How are you doing, guys? We're back to Chocobotamer's Let's Playing Tips for Let's Playing after starting, recording, rendering, uploading, chat. Ah, that's gonna be sweet. And how are you doing? How's it going, people of YouTube? This is going to be the second part to Chocobotamer's tips for Let's Playing. And I'm pumped. I hope you can hear that in my voice because I'm pumped. Alright, we got some questions on the last video which I thought that I could answer in this video. I answered already a couple of them in the comment section, but I picked these for the video itself. So, first up, I don't have the names, sorry. RPG is the first game, good or bad? It's good. I wouldn't say that it's bad. The only bad game, well, the only genre that I would never do an LP of is racing. Like, that would be just very, very boring to watch, because now I turn left, and now I turn right. Brake. Oh, I spin out. Like, there's not much to commentate on. But RPG as a first game, sure, go for it, if you're comfortable with it. The same with blind LPs. I don't know if you meant this as a first game, but blind LPs in general are a big plus. Because you don't really know the game, you don't know what to expect, so your reactions could be that much funnier and that much more entertaining. And how much it costs? Well, I just checked. Fraps is about 30 euros, and I don't remember, I didn't have time to check Camtasia, but you do have, well, with 30 euros is what it costs to be a PC LPer. Because you do have Windows Movie Maker, which you can use, and it's just as good as the video editing programs that cost money. But, a blind LP as a first game, no. Of course you can do it if you want to, but I would start with a game that I'm familiar with. But, to answer the questions, yes, good, as long as you know it. And yes, blind LPs are good, just not as the first game. And how much it costs, I can't really speak for console people because I don't do that. Like, I guess the cheapest capture cards are like $100, I guess, and an HD PVR is like 200. Those are very, very much estimates. I have no idea how much those really cost. So, PC gaming at the very cheapest, $30 or 30 euros. That's about 40 bucks, I believe. But we're gonna move on to the actual points of this video. And this is titled After Starting. So let's say now you... Oh, wait, let's go with these first. Rendering, recording, editing, and uploading. These are all very much personal preference points, I guess you could say. Like, I can of course answer questions, why can I not say it right? Answer questions and give tips. But at the same time, you want to do what feels right for you. Let's say recording. Would you want to record for 2 hours, 1 hour, half an hour, 10 minutes? That's completely up to you. The same with rendering. Like, I can't choose the program for you, or something that you record with. You want to record with Fraps, or what was the other one called? Hypercam? I don't even know any other screen capture programs other than those two, but it's completely up to you. I would start with Windows Movie Maker because it's fairly easy to use. I mean, Camtasia is easy to use as well, but still. And editing and uploading are both as well completely up to you. It's the way you want to do it. Like editing, if you die a lot of times, if you have trouble at a part, do you edit it out? Do you cut it out completely? That's completely up to you. I usually just cut the recording and then resume when I've made progress, when I stopped fucking up, so to speak. And uploading as well. You know, if you want to record daily, if you record daily for an hour, you get like 4 to 5 videos a day. Now it's you decide when you upload those. Do you upload weekly or daily or every 2 days, every 3 days? And of course, you know, your viewers' opinion matters as well. Like, I don't know, I can't speak for everyone, but I've usually got the comments saying that you upload so fast, and I like it, which, you know, I like it too. I like recording daily and uploading daily because it's fun. But that doesn't mean that it's the right thing for you to do. You have to decide whether you want to, you know, have an uploading schedule, which isn't a bad thing at all, because it gives your viewers a very clear idea of when to expect videos and what kind of videos. Like if you have 2 LPs, you want to do this on Thursday and this on Saturday, so people know when to expect what. And it gives and that's a good idea in my opinion. I mean, I won't do it because I like, you know, uploading whenever I feel like it, but you might as well try it if you like it. And I cannot show you how I record and render because Camtasia is being a little idiot and not working properly. But that's pretty much it for these parts. Very much of a personal preference. It's whatever you feel right doing. And of course, it might take some trying out. Do you feel like recording daily? Maybe not. Then do it every other day, and so forth and so forth. Test things out and see what you like. Now, we're going to actually skip this and jump to viewer interaction, because this is going to be a long one. Now, viewer interaction is something very, very important, because your subscribers is what make your channel what it is. And when I started out, whenever I got a subscriber, I usually personally thanked them, and I did this for about a year or so. And then I kind of gave it up and started thanking people in channel updates, which I still do. But it's not just about that. It's about, you know, replying to comments, asking what they want to see, and then doing what they want to see. Like I've only had 1 vote, but it gives your, you know, subscribers something else to do other than just watch and comment and whatnot. And I generally try to reply to every single comment. Of course, I can't always come up with stuff to say and whatnot, but still, especially every question, I reply to every question, or at least try to. And then there's of course other things that you can do outside of YouTube, like live streams and whatnot. And those are fairly easy to do. I'm not going to be giving any tips on those because this is about Let's Playing and not live streaming, but you can find very, very many tutorials on Google and YouTube and whatnot, so it shouldn't be that difficult. I'm going to do, I've done a few in the past, and I'm going to do more in the future. And I like it because live streams give your viewers a very easy opportunity to chat with you live and watch you play a game, so it's like a live Let's Play. How cool is that? It's very cool, I'll tell you. Now, channel promotion is also very, very important, especially in today's YouTube, because there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, even thousands of LPers doing LPs, doing what they do. And, you know, a name and, you know, a name, a background, and an avatar really help. What's the word? I can't remember. Well, it helps your channel stand out a little bit, at least a little bit. Of course, the games are one, but then you need to still do some promoting and advertising. Now, do bear in mind there's a very, very thin line between advertising and spamming, which some people still mix those up together, even though, you know, you'd send a very perfect message saying that, you know, I'm a new LPer and I would appreciate it if you checked my channel out. And even if it's worded very nicely and it's very polite, some people might still think that it's spam and start hating on you. And that's another thing that I need to talk about, haters, but that's going to be after this. Now, as far as me promoting my channel goes, I didn't do much. Like, when I was doing the first 2 games, Wolfenstein and Conviction, I actually joined a forum made by SSOHPKC, one of the biggest LPers ever. And on the forum there was a section where you could basically promote your channel. And I did this, and I met a bunch of good people who were also, you know, starting out as LPers, and we kind of shared ideas, shared feedback, shared subscribers, viewers, and whatnot, and that was really the thing that helped me get up from the gray mass and stand out. Of course, you know, there's the story of GTA 4, and that's, if not as big of a reason, it's even a bigger reason than the promotion, because I was starting to do Final Fantasy VII, and I was thinking of another game to do alongside with it, and I glanced over my computer and I saw GTA 4 sitting on top of it, and I was like, fuck it, let's do that. Little did I know that that would become my most watched LP ever. And that was basically the reason why my channel is here today. So, the choices that you make, the games that you choose to LP, they are not to be taken lightly. Like, I wouldn't be here today without GTA 4. And of course, after that, I've done, like, The Lost and Damned, GTA 3, Vice City, and such. But GTA 4 really helped out. And, tried to promote nicely, like I said, you know, be courteous, be polite. Hey, could you please check my channel out? And don't just spam random YouTube users with, like, very short messages, because that'll piss them off, and, you know, the worst scenario would be for them to start spamming your channel themselves. And, of course, you know, you gotta have some content on your channel before you start promoting. Like I said, I was already done with Conviction and Wolfenstein when I did my first real promotion, I guess you could say. I've done a few after that, but I haven't done enough. I admit that. I've been kind of stingy, or is it stingy? Whatever. With, like, doing dual commentaries and interacting with other channels, which you should very, very much do. I mean, of course, it was easier then than it is now, simply due to the fact that there's a lot more LPers now than there was back then. But it's not a lot different. You want to do maybe dual commentaries. You know, sub for sub is something that you don't want to do. I'm not so sure about box for box, since I've done it myself only once though, and it was at the very beginning of my channel, and it was to help, you know, each other out. But I'm not so sure about that. Sub for sub, definitely no. That is a big no that you don't want to do. It doesn't promote your channel, it degrades it into a steaming pile of chocobo poo. You don't want to go there. It stinks. But promotion is something that you need to do in order to stand out. Be it on forums or on community channels, which is a totally different story in itself. I have no experience with community channels, but I've heard a lot of good about them, but also a lot of bad things. Like, some community channels ask you to do God knows what. Can you clean my toilet so I'll put your video on my channel? And then they have like 4 subs and 1 view. Like, you gotta pick out the good apples from the bad apples, and basically pick a community channel that you feel good about, that you like, that you can say that, oh, I'd like my video to be on their channel. And even then, it's not a guaranteed success. Like, just, you know, it doesn't... Oh, wait a minute. This is actually a good point that I just came up with. Let me see if I can word it correctly. Whatever, fuck it. I'll just type it like this. Be patient. Be patient. I cannot stress this enough, because there's so many LPers that start doing this, and they expect to get everything instantly. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. Your channel is not going to explode like these cows. Alright, that was stupid. I'm sorry. But the key word here is patience. Patience, patience, patience. Keep doing what you're doing. Do it for fun. If it's not fun, then just stop. There's no point in doing it. You know, let's say you're going for a partnership, and you do it, and it's not fun. Then you're just basically wasting your time, because everyone can hear it from your commentary. They can see it in your videos, in your playstyle, that you're not really enjoying what you're doing. That you're just doing it for something very superficial. And that's about it. You just have to be patient. Like, I mean, I believe that it was part 36 of the GTA 4 Let's Play that I had 50 subs. And that might seem like a small number now, but it was a huge deal for me back then. And that was a month or two after I started. So I had, like, in let's say a month and a half, I had 50 subs. And I didn't really care about it. I just kept doing Let's Plays because I found it fun. And I still do it for that reason. Reason, there it is. Gotta find your reason. And be patient and keep doing what you're doing. So that's basically it, I guess. Let me think if there's anything else. Most likely not. But this is one of the most important points that I can make. Nothing comes automatically. You have to work for it. And you gotta be patient. I can't say that enough. Be patient. And just have fun with your subscribers, with your videos, with recording, and such and such. And that is pretty much it after starting. So, rendering, recording, editing, and uploading, all down to you. Like I said, I can give tips, but at the same time, it's personal preference. When do you want to record? Do you do it daily, weekly, monthly? And when do you upload? Do you have a schedule? Do you edit, you know, shitty parts out? Which, some of those you want to keep in because it's an LP, not a walkthrough. And channel promotion is very, 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 very important at this point, due to the massive amounts of LPers who are trying to basically get out there. And what you want to do is actually, I've typed those in here. Forums. Let's see. Other channels that are basically around your ballpark in terms of subs, views, and whatnot. And dual commentaries, whatever. Of course, there are things that you can do that are a little fishy, like post video replies to bigger channels, or use tags that are like Woody's gamer tag or CNanners or whatever. But I wouldn't do those, because that just screams, you know, hey, I just want to get big, I don't care about anything else. So, just be patient, and if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, well, then you can move on to do something else. But not everyone's going to succeed. That's for damn sure. You can't always win, but you can always lose. And viewer interaction, of course. You can do things outside of YouTube, like live streams and such. Oh, and of course you can play games with your subscribers, like multiplayer games and whatnot, so that's a good way to interact with them as well. And of course you can, you know, do votes, do games that they want to see and whatnot, and of course reply to comments and such. Be funny. That's a big part of it as well. If there's haters, try to come back with something very witty. That's what I usually do. It's fun. And of course, be patient. That is pretty much it. Over 20 minutes. Fuck. I'm a fucking motor mouth. That is pretty much it for this part. I'm trying to think stuff to talk about in the next part, but I'm having kind of a troublesome time doing that. So if you have anything that you want me to give tips for, write in the comment section below. Of course, any questions are welcome as well, and I'll put them in the next video. And then after the next video, there's going to be a special video about a certain part of this community, and I'm looking forward to that. But that is pretty much it for this Chocobotamer's tips for Let's Playing after starting. Hopefully you got something out of this. I've certainly been talking my mouth off, so I'm gonna stop now. So thank you for watching, listening, and hopefully, like I said, this helps. But that's about it. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.